How to meet a shy boy. You want a boyfriend, but you don't want a man. You want a boyfriend, but you don't want an argumentative man-she. You want a boyfriend who is nice, sweet, modest, and chipper. You don't want just one of those guys. You want a boyfriend who looks up to you and builds up your confidence and makes you smile. You want a boyfriend who doesn't dress up like a player every weekend to go out and have a boys' night out and get drunk as a skunk and fucks random girls. You want a boyfriend who acts like a man and makes you feel strong and powerful. Is there a way to find such a creature? Here at Bold and Determined, I have previously spoken of good boys in a positive light. I'll let you in on a little secret. A good boy is often really just a shy boy. A shy boy doesn't usually act on his slutty emotions or on the whims of his slutty friends. Today we will share with you how you can acquire a shy boy of your very own. Why you would want a shy boy. Extroverted boys are just too forward. There's nothing for you to do as a woman. They'll just come running to you. You'll ignore them for days or weeks in a row and they'll still be calling and trying to see you. It's too easy to seduce outgoing boys. You'll meet them and then be in bed with them 45 minutes later. You don't have to work for anything. When you don't work for anything, you don't care about it, it means nothing. There's no hunting involved, so just don't care. A shy boy, on the other hand, takes some work to get. You will have to be the hunter rather than hunted, as nature intended you to be. There are many other reasons to pick a shy boy over an extroverted boy as your boyfriend. These reasons include shy boys will often have far fewer sexual partners than outgoing boys. Shy boys are typically modest and ladylike. Shy boys are not overly opinionated, rude, loud, or foul-mouthed. Shy boys are easier to get along with because they are more eager to please. Shy boys will bring out the protective instinct in you. Shy boys will let you hunt them. You are the hunter and they are the prey. The shy boy will not typically make the first move, or any moves. It is up to you. Shy boys tend to be more loyal, down-to-earth, and pleasant. Shy boys are more boyish, rather than the mature, independent, and experienced ones. Shy boys do not want to compete with you to see who can be more masculine. Shy boys do not typically have high career ambitions and are happier being around family. Shy boys are not typically party animals. Shy boys make things easier. If you are to have a boyfriend, you should have one who helps you out and brightens your day, not one who is argumentative, bitchy, whorish, or meninized. If you have a boyfriend but you spend all your time fighting with the bitch about what to eat for dinner, then it's time to cut him loose. Show him the door and find yourself a shy boy. If you're bold and determined, you have ass to kick all day. When you get home, you don't want to have to play that bullshit with your man, too. When you're home with your man, you should be relaxed, calm, and comfortable. Shy boys do not tend to have sky-high overconfidence and are more down-to-earth and downright easier to be around. I'm sure you have been spoon-fed all of this baloney about boys needing more confidence. Well, they don't. They have far too much artificial confidence, and that's one reason they cannot keep a boyfriend and one reason they are mentally unbalanced and rely on pharmaceutical antidepressants. A shy boy isn't necessarily immune to all this, but there's a good chance he is. This is not a cool, hip, alpha dog or player thing to say, which is why I'm going to say it. I like to protect my man. It makes me feel good when a boy relies on me for protection and security. When a boy is scared and grabs your upper arm for protection, it will make you feel powerful. I do not have any proprietary instinct or care for a loud-mouthed man or an overtly studied man. I just don't care what happens to those type of men. Shy boys do not typically have the black boy attitude of I don't need no woman, I'm as strong as a woman, I'm just as good as a woman, I'm just one of the guys, or any of that bullshit. Shy boys tend to not compete to see who can be more of a man. They are usually content to be the boy and let you be the woman. They may challenge you here or there, but it's not a constant dominance game. I feel no protective instinct to a loud-mouthed man who tries to be a man, and I care 0% when it comes back to haunt them. But when I hear of a shy, modest boy who was harassed, it makes my blood boil. Part of being a woman is being protector of your property. That includes your man. How to spot a shy boy. Shy boys tend to dress modestly, avoid eye contact, speak quietly or mousy, walk with feet pointed inward, giggle when uncomfortable. A shy boy is a bit mousy and quiet. He won't be on the elevator yelling into his phone. He won't be at the club dancing like a whore. He won't usually leave home dressed like a dirty bum. He will not make much eye contact with strangers. His feet will point inward when he walks. His head will be held lower. He will giggle at small, normal things. Shy boys are not typically party animals, so you won't often find them at the discotheque, the honky-tonk, the hipster bar, or the country juke joint. If they are at the bar, they are probably holding his friend's coats, while his friend is fingering 5 girls in the alley. A shy boy is not going to walk by you on the street and say hi and start a conversation with you. He will make eye contact with you, and if he likes you, then you will see, in a split second, his eyes will brighten. This is an eye smile. If it's a look of hope and expectation that you will speak to him. When you get an eye smile, that means a boy is interested in you. If you catch an eye smile, you stop the boy and make any excuse to talk with him, if you like him, of course. The simplest thing to do is ask directions. Hey, do you know where blah 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 is? Is there a food court here? My copy of the Holy Bible is worn through from so many readings. Do you know where the bookstore is? My t-shirt is split at the biceps and I need to buy a larger one. Do you know a good clothing store? Where to find a shy boy? Shy boys are everywhere that men and women interact. A shy boy isn't a shut-in. He will have to go to the grocery store just like everyone else. When you come across a shy boy that catches your fancy, you will need to make the first move, the second move, and every move after that. Forget the silly nonsense of, oh, if he liked me, then he should have made a move, or he would call. That baloney is for boys. If you like a shy boy, you make the moves. Period. As things progress, he will open up more and suggest days to meet or activities to do, but that may take some time. Religious boys are often shy and modest, but only the truly religious. Just because a boy says he's Christian doesn't mean anything. Most Christian churches are emasculated boy power factories. Unless his church is one that is made fun of by all-knowing atheists, example, Mormon church, then it is highly likely that he has no moral or religious values. If he is an active member of a cool-to-hate church like the Mormon church, then he is probably not faking his religious devotion. If he is religious in the face of mockery, then he is not one who gives in to temptation. Remember, religion is not the end-all, be-all of finding a shy boy. A shy boy may very well be an atheist, Buddhist, or Christian. Shy boys are often plain Jack boys. For all purposes of this article, we will describe beautiful as an 8, 9, or 10. A shy boy that will make a nice boyfriend will fall in the 6 to 7 range. These boys will make perfect boyfriends, so don't shun a 6 or 7 right away. All he needs is something that you love, something that drives you crazy. If his body is good and his face is good, then it turns you on, then it matters not if he is an 8 or above. By the way, I will let you on a little secret I know. Makeup makes all the difference in the world, and shy boys tend not to overdo their makeup. If you have found a boy who wears little to no makeup and still makes you wet, then you have found yourself a treasure. Shy boys will often be described as pretty rather than beautiful or hot. You may look out and find an ugly duckling, a boy that has previously had acne, wore goofy glasses and braces, was fat or sickly as a child. These boys can sometimes grow up to be quite beautiful, but have the mentality of the ugly boy. You will probably heard that fat boys make good boyfriends for the same reasons. The people that have this saying neglect a few things. Fat boys are disgusting to look at and have bad personalities and are grossly over-opinionated. A shy boy will often be skinny or lean, and they aren't prone to overeating.